How do you pick a restaurant when you don't just want dinner? You want the night to feel special. If you're searching for restaurants in the San Fernando Valley that feel like an experience, this episode of Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley is for you. Today we're highlighting 5 standout spots across the valley, places that bring atmosphere, creativity, and unforgettable food to the table. These aren't just places to eat, they're restaurants that work for date night, anniversaries, celebrations, or those nights when you want to do more than just grab a bite. Let's jump in. What I love about the San Fernando Valley is that some of the most incredible meals you're going to have are actually hidden in plain sight. Now, these places don't necessarily scream destination from the outside, but once you enter through the doors, it's a completely different story and your expectations change. And the first spot that we're going to be looking at is CF Food Kitchen in Granada Hills, which is a prime example of that. CF Food Kitchen in Granada Hills. This one might surprise you before you even step inside. You see, from the outside, it's located in a simple Granada Hills strip mall. Not exactly where most people expect to find one of the most impressive meals in the San Fernando Valley. And that's what makes it such a hidden gem. Once you walk in, everything changes. The space feels warm and intentional. It has that upscale vibe without being pretentious. And it immediately resets your expectations of what a neighborhood restaurant can be. CF Food Kitchen is known for their elevated comfort dishes, but the true standout here is their beef Wellington. Perfectly cooked beef, beautifully wrapped, rich without being overwhelming, and executed at a level that honestly rivals some of the best restaurants in all of Los Angeles. And it's no stretch to say this is one of the best beef Wellingtons you're going to find in Los Angeles. Finding it in a Granada Hills strip mall just makes it that much more impressive.
Ready to try the beef Wellington. This beef Wellington, guys, and I like mine cooked medium rare, is divine. It's absolutely perfect. Think of it as if you were taking a steak knife and cutting through butter. Fantastic.
Next up, we go to Woodland Hills at Deux Bistro. And this is one of those places that quietly wins you over. You see, Deux Bistro isn't flashy, and it's definitely not trying to be trendy. It feels like the kind of neighborhood bistro you'd stumble into on a side street in France. And the room is warm and intimate, and it has that relaxed pace that encourages you to settle in. You order a glass of wine, take your time with the menu, and suddenly the night feels unhurried. The food leans classic French, comforting, familiar, and well executed without trying to show off. No pretentiousness here, no attitude, just good food, good wine, and a space that feels lived in. And if you're looking for a romantic French bistro in Woodland Hills or something that genuinely feels like a local spot in France, Deux Bistro delivers that experience. So this is the main dish I'm trying today. This is the sole meunier, and this is one of those classic French dishes that you'll see at almost any French bistro. So let's try it. So again, sole meunier, this is one of those classic French bistro dishes that really shows off simplicity done right, with that delicate and buttery and that light golden sear from the pan. And then you get the richness from the brown butter sauce and the brightness of the lemon, and with the baby squash on top, very balanced. And every bite truly does just melt in your mouth. It has that clean, fresh finish. Doesn't have that fishy, that gamey taste to it at all. This is what you would expect at a French bistro. Now let's talk about Pialon Tapas and Bar in Encino, because this is where dinner turns into a full night out. Pialon is all about sharing, tasting, and pacing the experience. From the moment you walk in, the energy is noticeable. Music playing, cocktails flowing, and a room that feels alive without being overwhelming. This is a tapas-driven menu, which means everything is meant to hit the table in waves. You start with a couple of plates, add another round, maybe one more, all while sipping cocktails and deciding what's next. it naturally keeps the conversation moving and the night feeling dynamic. The flavors are bold and layered, and the cocktail program is just as much as part of the experience as the food. Whether you're sitting at the bar or at a table, Pialon feels social, like a place where dinner easily turns into staying longer than planned. And if you're looking for a fun date night spot in Encino or a restaurant that feels more like a night out than a traditional dinner, this is it. The first thing I'm gonna start off here is the green gold hummus. So it's in a pita bowl right there. It's a crispy pita bowl. And the reason why is that's because they use pistachios in addition to the tahini, lime, garlic, olive oil, and it's all served again in that warm pita bowl. All right, let's take a bite of this. Get a bunch of that hummus on there. It's slightly different than what you're normally used to for hummus. It has the same texture as a normal hummus would, but because you have the pistachios in there, kind of has that little bit of the pistachio taste to it. Gotta be honest with you, I really like it. All right, so this is the Catch Me If You Can. So what is it? It's their beer-batted codfish, citrusly slaw, and the pico de gallo. So it's their fish tacos. There's some radish on it. And then here you can sprinkle some lime on top of it. Let's try this. Oh my gosh, I love these fish tacos. So you got that deep fried cod in there. And what I like about it, because you know, a lot of times when you get this deep fried cod, right, when you get that fish and chips, a lot of time it's, you know, it's kind of soggy and greasy, but here it has a little bit of hardness to it, right? So it's fried to perfection. And then inside, it's just perfectly tender inside, the right texture that you're looking for. And then of course you have the pico de gallo. And then at the very end, at the end of the bite, finally that chipotle aioli really kicks in. To me, this is one of the best fish tacos I've had in a long time. This is the Boss Beef. The Boss Beef are 2 sliders, and they have the tender filet mignon, that caramelized onion, and their house mayo. Before I take a bite of this, this is their house mayo. So this is a Hawaiian roll, right? And then they take this Hawaiian sweet roll and they put it on the grill. So it's not super soft or have that cold, sterile feeling to it, right? And so you get there with the heat of this filet mignon, like right here. And this looks very tender. Oh my gosh, with the onion. Let's try. If you like sliders, you like filet mignon, and especially if you like Hawaiian sweet roll, this is going to be one of your favorites. And they have 9 different types of sliders on their menu. So there's a different slider for everybody's taste. So this dish looks pretty simple, and I've actually been waiting to try. I've been really curious to try their street heat corn. The street heat corn, it has the charred corn, the feta, crema, the jalapeno. You can get it with a bacon chili sauce, and then they also have a vegan option available as well. All right, so I'm curious how this is gonna look, because I'm guessing before I try it, you're gonna have the savoriness of the street corn, and then also you're gonna have the crema here that's gonna kind of even it out a little bit with the jalapeno. Let's get a little bit of everything here. This is really solid. So, you know, it doesn't look like very much, but this is a big size dish for sure. And then that sweetness and the char of the corn with the cheese on top, it really has different textures and layers with the flavor that I think most people are going to enjoy. There are a ton of creative dishes on this menu. There are over 40 dishes on their menu. And so, like I said before, there's pretty much something for everybody. But this is the one I've probably been waiting the most for. And the reason being, this is their Cheesy Dreams roll, the mac and cheese filled crispy egg roll with 5 cheese blend and their homemade marinara sauce. All right, we're gonna dip it in the marinara sauce. But before we do that, because it's open, look at this. So you got that crispiness from the outside that you have of the egg roll, and then it's filled with mac and cheese. So
So I wasn't sure what this was gonna look like originally, but I like how they do this because I think if you would have just had like your traditional mac and cheese that's really gooey, it would just be messy and get all over the place. And you're here with friends or it's a date night, you really don't want that. So I think this is the perfect texture. This is gonna be just. That first bite is the exterior of the egg roll, and then once you have that crunch, the softness of the mac and cheese cooked to perfection. I'm gonna take another bite. And remember, they have some incredible cocktails and an amazing wine list. I'm drinking the LAX. All right, guys, if you're looking for a fun place to go out with friends, this is even a family-friendly place. And that's because they're not playing loud music here. They play music in the background, but they want you to be able to enjoy the experience, the ambience, and of course, the food.
One of the most distinctive experiences on this list is Encanto Mestizo. Encanto Mestizo blends bold Latin flavors with Asian influence, creating dishes that feel thoughtful, creative, and completely unexpected for the San Fernando Valley. This isn't fusion for shock value, it's really balanced and intentional. You have familiar Latin flavors that are elevated with that Asian precision, attention to texture, and clean execution that makes every dish feel refined without losing its soul. The atmosphere matches the food, modern, energetic, and conversation starting. It's perfect for couples who love discovering new flavors and want dinner to feel like a true experience. And if you're searching for unique restaurants in Sylmar or Latin Asian fusion in Los Angeles, Encanto Mestizo definitely stands out.
So much food, and it all looks incredible. Where to begin, right? Well, we're gonna start with the sushi side first. We're gonna try one of the Sister roll. Let's take a bite. So the Sister roll, again, that has the avocado, the cucumber, the tempura scallions, the chile de arbol ponzu, crispy onion, and albacore. So there's definitely a lot of kick to this one, but man, it's literally like a flavor exploding in your mouth. All different flavors, right? Between the albacore, the avocado, and then there's that spicy kick at the end. If you're a sushi lover and you like spice, you are going to love this one. Next up is the ancho chili roasted chicken. So this might actually be the dish that I've probably been looking forward to the most today. And there's a lot going on this plate. So on this plate, you're gonna have the elote bianco, that white corn, the cotija cheese, the avocado, and of course, the pico de gallo. Now, yes, you can use a fork and knife, to cut this up. But to be honest with you, I'm just gonna take a piece right here. I'm just gonna dive right in. The juices from the chicken just running down, super tender, but man, there's a lot of flavor packed into this. You can just see it on my fingers alone. And then you got that savory taste, but then you get a little more sweet, right, with that white cheese. Oh my gosh, this chicken is so good. And then of course, when can you ever go wrong with elote? This is phenomenal. It's what you would expect from an elote, but a lot of times you have that street vendor taste, like when you buy something on the street. This is not like it. This is the flavor that you want when you are trying elote. Guys, whether you're looking for something on the Mexican side or the Japanese, the Asian side, right? This is a place you want to check out. Definitely, if you're looking for something Mexican fusion, something different that you really can't find here in the Valley. There's not a lot of places like it.
Rounding out the list is Posto 896 Italian and Hungarian cuisine in Encino. Now, this is a place that locals consistently rave about, and for good reason. Posto 896 offers two completely separate menus under one roof. You have authentic Hungarian cuisine and classic Italian cuisine. Now, this isn't a fusion concept, it's two traditions done right side by side. And what really stands out here is the overwhelming number of 5-star reviews and loyal regulars. People come back again, and again, not just for the food, but for the feeling. It's fun, energetic, and welcoming, while still holding on to that true neighborhood restaurant charm. The space feels lively without being chaotic, making it perfect for a date night, doubles dates, or just a night out where you know the food is going to be solid. And if you're looking for one of the most consistently loved restaurants in Encino, backed by real customer experiences and 5-star reviews, Posto 896 absolutely belongs on your list.
Guys, we're going to be trying a lot of food here today, both on the Hungarian side of the menu as well as the Italian. I'm starting off on the Hungarian side of the menu, and this is the sour cherry soup, and the emanating odors of the cinnamon cloves, you can't miss it. It smells really, really good. So here we go. Oh man, this is so good. Now you can get this either hot or cold. Got a little bit of whipped cream here too. Add some extra flavor. Guys, this is really good. Okay, obviously the cherries themselves are fresh. They taste really good. But this dish actually starts with the red wine. There's a lemon zest to it. I mean, then you also have, like we were talking about before, you can taste that cinnamon flavor as well. And it just combines into something really, really special. You can get this either hot or cold. Me personally, I like it hot. Great starter dish. This is the spaghetti chitarra al pomodoro, which is the homemade spaghetti pasta with their cherry tomatoes, tomato sauce, garlic, and of course, the fresh basil. Let's try it out. Oh my gosh, the first thing, look, like I'll admit, I really like pasta a lot. So do my kids. But unlike tasting a lot of industrialized pasta that you can get at several different restaurants around here in Southern California, this is the real deal. You can tell this is homemade, fresh pasta. If you've been to Italy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then the freshness of the ingredients is what really stands out here. From the cherry tomatoes to the basil to the tomato sauce, the freshness of the ingredients is what I'm going to remember from this dish. All right, guys, now we're back on the Hungarian side of the menu. This is the curd cheese dumplings. I want you to notice not only the breadcrumbs, but the powdered sugar as well. All right, let's take a bite. So, if you've tasted a normal cheese curd, you know what it tastes like. But what's unique about this is that they have here on the bottom of the plate, it looks like sour cream, and it is, but it's more of a sweet sour cream, almost a very sugary sour cream. So as you have that a little more of a savory feel with the breadcrumb and the powdered sugar and all this together, oh my gosh, this is really good. All right, well, it only makes sense that we're gonna be finishing up with dessert. So on the Italian side, this is one of the options. Look at the size of this piece of tiramisu. This is the Hungarian side of the menu for dessert. This is one of the options. This is the Shom Louis Galushka, which is sponge cake with chocolate and whipped cream. Oh man, can't wait to get a big piece of this. Guys, whether you want Italian food, whether you want Hungarian food, whether you've never tried Hungarian food, this is a great place to come out and try again really good casual fine dining here in the San Fernando Valley. And at the end of the day, the reviews speak for themselves.
These 5 restaurants show just how diverse and exciting the San Fernando Valley food scene really is. And whether you're planning just a date night, celebrating something special, or just looking to break out of your routine, these spots turn a simple dinner into an experience. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley for more local favorites, hidden gems, and the best places to eat, drink, and experience everything the Valley has to offer. and let us know what your favorite hidden gem or night out on the town is here in the San Fernando Valley.